What's up guys, and welcome back. And in my last video I forgot to mention that De Gea was injured. He's actually out for, I think it was 6 weeks, not sure, with a torn groin. But yeah, and also I've just shown you a few things that I didn't show in the last video. This is the global transfer network, and basically you can give instructions to your scouts. So as you can see here, you can give instructions to a certain player, and if you look on the left hand side and on the right hand side, actually, I'm going through each position, so you can do that. You can put the player's age and a contract. But then, excuse me, on the attribute section, you can do specific attributes like a box-to-box player, a defensive-minded, a pacey player, etc., etc. So it's a good little feature to have for certain. You could probably do it in the last FIFA, but I never looked into it. But yeah, it's also, as you saw, then you can add a new instruction, etc., etc. And on the right hand side, if you look, it says the first appearance for Ander Herrera. And what I like about this as well is that in FIFA 13, I used to hate that pop-up used to come up. It used to really get on my nerves, but I like this one because it's not in your face every time. This is much better. It's on the right hand side, you can read it clearly. And then I decided to give Van Persie some praise. What? Is it praise or motivate? Yeah, I decided to praise him. But I had an offer for Johnny Evans again, and I think this was from West Brom, and I rejected that as well. But I'm just going to address some comments that I had in my video. And this is, I can't remember the name of the person, but he asked me about Kagawa. So this is directed to you, mate. I personally think Kagawa should play every week, because for me he's a much better player than Ashley Young. And yeah, people say that his best position is an attacking midfielder, in the role that Rooney plays, which I do agree with. But he was absolutely brilliant for Borussia Dortmund coming in from the left. So yes, for me, he has to play every week, because I'm not a fan of Ashley Young. I support any player, but Ashley Young is not. I'm not a fan of him. I don't think he offers enough. Whereas Kagawa and even Nani, I don't know why Nani's not playing recently. They're much better players technically, because it's all about, you need to be good at possession. Where Ashley Young he puts in a lot of needless crosses into the box, and it just gives away possession again. Whereas Kagawa, he's a lot more careful with the ball. I'm not saying Ashley Young's a bad player, because he isn't, because I think he's a good squad player to have. But for me, he has to play Kagawa, because he's a superb talent, and he's being wasted on the bench, and it really pisses me off, because I really want us to sign him. When we did sign him, I was super excited. But anyway, enough of that. On to the video, and look at that, Rooney with a great chance, and he put it over the crossbar. Then in the later stages of the game, Van Persie had a ball, passed it to Herrera, and pretty poor finish, put it wide. And that was it, 0-0 against Swansea. And to be honest, as you know, the United's fixtures in real life right now are very tough, and yeah, I'm not going to talk about today's game, but anyway, yeah. And just when I was looking at my fixtures in this career, I said it makes you realise how tough they really are. I mean, they've got Chelsea, Swansea, Palace, obviously not a tough game, and Liverpool. And then Man City coming up. So when you really look at it, the fixtures we had at the start of the season, United, were absolutely ridiculous. But there's no point in feeling sorry for themselves. They have to get on with it. You have to play every team twice. Once away and once at home. I was supposed to say that, but yeah, you've got to play every team twice. So there's no point moaning about it. You have to play them eventually. And it could be a good thing or a bad thing playing them at the start. I personally think it's a good thing, because it was a good thing for David Moyes to maybe get off to a good start, but it hasn't been a great start. But things will improve, so yeah, enough of that. Don't want to talk about it, but yeah. And Van Persie scored a great goal there. David Luiz, I have no idea what he was doing. He had an easy chance to clear it, but he was just, well, I'm not sure what he was doing, to be honest. But yeah, that was 1-0. And so now I'm done with my crying about United. I'm going to talk about this game a bit. And also someone asked me, is it different from the demo? And I have to say, yes, it is definitely different. But one thing I will say is that the menu, I don't know what it'd be like for the Xbox 360 version, but the menu on the PS3 is terrible. It really is. It's so much lag, so much delay, and it can be really irritating at times. But when you're in game, it's fine. You don't get that. But when you're trying to like navigate through menus, at times it just takes forever, and it really does get annoying. So hopefully EA sort that out when the game is out. But as the game itself, look at that for a goal. Look at that, what a goal! But the game itself, I would certainly say it is better, because it's definitely better than FIFA 13. The reason being is because I found FIFA 13 too easy, really easy. But this FIFA, I mean, I'm playing on world class and I am struggling, and I never struggle on world class, especially on FIFA 13. It was really easy for me, but I'm struggling. I wouldn't say struggling, but I'm finding it a lot more difficult. Because, and also the players, they don't just get the ball under control instantly no more. You know, you have to be good, basically. You have to be more intelligent with your play, and it isn't all about pace anymore, which pleases me. I can't stand the long pass over the top and sprint away with someone quick. It's all about possession of the ball. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you've got a quick player, he will get away obviously from someone who's slower, but it isn't all about that anymore, because the team seem a lot more organised. Look at that. How can Kagawa score a header? But yeah, it's I'm enjoying it so far, but to be honest, I cannot wait to get this on the PS4, because for me, this, from the way EA talk about FIFA 14, it was made for next generation consoles. So I'm really looking forward to that, but I'm enjoying the game, and I enjoy it more than FIFA 13, definitely. But yeah, back to the game I'm playing in now. I decided to freshen things up a little bit, make a few subs. But Januzaj is a player that I really want to develop as much as I can. And to be honest, he should probably be playing, well, maybe not playing he shouldn't be playing every game, he's too young, but he should definitely be more involved in the team, because I was lucky here, look, oh, I shit myself there. But he should be more involved with the first team, you know, because it doesn't matter, for me it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're good enough, you're old enough, simple as that. Because on the ball, I mean, if you've seen him play, which I'm sure you guys have, he's fantastic. You know, he always wants the ball. He's not afraid to get on the ball, and that's what you want in a wide man, or he can play wide man or attacking midfielder. But I really like him. I think he's a great little talent, and I hope to see more of him this season. And hopefully we can get him tied down to a new contract as well. But my next game was against Crystal Palace, and this game, well, it should have been a simple game. I wouldn't say it was simple, because again, you know, it seems like you have to work for every single. I mean, you know, I'll probably get used to it. Once I've played the game a lot more, it would come easy. Nani was unlucky there. I was good effort, but once the game, you know, I play the game a lot more, I'll probably get better at it, because it normally, when the FIFA first comes out, it takes me a while to get used to it, and after a little while I master it, and then I piss it. But I'm not sure this will be the case anymore, because I do think that the AI definitely push you a lot harder than what they did before. But that was great goalkeeping there, some good saves there. But as you can see, the early stages in the match, I was absolutely dominating. Hernandez with a header. Didn't quite get the power on it, but good effort, and keeper just pushes it over. So easy goalkeeping for him. But yeah, like I said, enjoying the game. It's got, yeah, it's not easy anymore. Put it that way. But see, look, all these chances, absolutely dominating the game, but I just couldn't quite get that breakthrough. A lot of corners. Then I had another corner, and then unlucky really, went out for a goal kick. But that was half time. I was kind of frustrated, but that's Nani's shot again. I was kind of frustrated because I should have been at least a goal or two up, but it wasn't to be. But in the second half, Crystal Palace had the ball, had the corner. I got it away, then good tackle from Fabio, and then poor defending there. Hernandez away on goal. Come inside, I thought I overrun it, but he got to it, and at last, 70 minutes into the bloody game, I finally got the breakthrough, and I was 1-0 up. I'll tell you another thing as well about this game, is that now you can hear the away fans and the home fans. I mean, before, I don't know, maybe it was just me, but I couldn't hear the away fans as much, but now I can hear the away fans, what they're singing, and it sounds great. So, and the atmosphere in the stadium is much, much better, I must admit. But I don't know what I was doing there. I was trying to make a sub, but I somehow went into the instant replay. So yeah, 1-0 up, 20 minutes to go, and I felt it was game over. So I made a couple of subs. I brought on Januzaj again, and I brought off Danny Welbeck, and I put on Ashley Young. Just to freshen it up, get some fresh legs on, and maybe a little bit of pace with Ashley Young. So that was a substitute I made. Then the last stages of the game, Zaha, good effort on goal, simple save for the goalkeeper. And from the corner, Ashley Young to take. That's a brilliant cross, and Herrera, great header. And then that was it, game over. No way Palace come back from that, because to be honest, I don't even know the stats. I know for certain that I definitely dominated this game, and I reckon I probably had like 2 shots on goal max. I mean, you'll see the stats in a second. Let's have a look. And that was the replay, Nani's shot. And what was it? Yeah, they had 1 shot on goal. But the next game, it was against Liverpool, and after beating Chelsea, which was a great result, beating Palace, which I expected, and to Anfield. So this game I didn't know what to expect. I was thinking myself, do I change the formation? But I stuck with what I like best, the 4-2-3-1 formation. Because me personally, that's what makes me play better. But then early on in the game, a great pass, good touch from Valencia, and I've got to say that's a quality save from Mignolet. But then in the dying stages of the first half, good shot, De Gea. He should have done a little bit better actually. He pushed it out to the danger area, which was a pretty poor goalkeeping. But I escaped that danger, and that was it, half time. So not a lot really happened. Pretty poor game, but to be honest, it was down to me really. I was playing a bit negative. I just didn't want to give nothing away. In the second half, I was looking to try and hit Liverpool on the break, but then that was a great interception from Raphael. Come inside, play it to Rooney, good save, and Kagawa there for the tap in. And let me tell you something, this game, I had to work for this game. I mean, to even create a chance like that, I found it really difficult, but it was great play by Raphael on the wing. Good pull back to Rooney. Rooney should have scored, but Kagawa with the rebound. And I see another angle, and there you go. Easy tapping. And that was 1-0. And then Liverpool, they were putting a lot of pressure on me actually. And then that was a good save from De Gea in the rainy weather, so off the slippery surface that could have caused more problems, but he did the right thing to push it out for the corner. At least he didn't push it out towards the danger area this time. Then I made a sub, Nani and Januzaj coming on, and then from the corner Gerrard took the corner and nothing happened. The ball was cleared away. I think it was cleared away. Yeah. No? What the fuck? Oh yeah, that was it, sorry. That's all that happened. But in the last stages of the game, my heart was in my mouth because this happened. Great save, good defending there, and then look, Suarez put it in, and I thought, no! I was about to go crazy, but he was offside. I got lucky, and I was like, no, please no, but yeah, very, very lucky. But then from the also that what you saw there, when you have to watch the substitute, now you can skip it, which is, oh, I can't tell you how pleased I am about that, because that used to get on my bloody nerves just to sit there and watch substitute, but now you can skip it. But yep, held on to a win, so that's 3 excellent wins in a row. Chelsea, Palace and Liverpool, 3 great results, and I have City coming up soon, so it's getting harder and harder. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.